And welcome everyone to the Riverside County Board Brief as we give you a brief look at what took place during today's Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. My name is Pep Fernandez, and leading off the show joining me is Amy McKenzie. She is the Director of Communications for the District Attorney's Office. And Amy, a subject that we have talked about many times here on the Board Brief and of course in the Board of Supervisors meeting is fentanyl. Not only a big thing here in Riverside County, but obviously beyond. Today, during the Board of Supervisors meeting, they approved a campaign for fentanyl awareness. Why is this important? Why should our friends and neighbors across Riverside County know about this?
Well, fentanyl is a very dangerous drug that is impacting our community. And for the Board of Supervisors to acknowledge this and to fund a public outreach campaign, it's very important to get out that information to not only the public in general, but also to all of our young youth and young adults that it's being impacted by this.
Okay, so this awareness campaign, what exactly is that going to look like? You mentioned young youth, and they hang out on social media, right? A lot, TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. What is this campaign going to look like? How are people going to be able to get this information?
So it is heavily based on social media, like you said, on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, but it's also going to have traditional components like billboards, community outreach fairs, advertisements, both traditional media and social media.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Amy, but this ad hoc committee, it's been around for about 12 months, right? And I know a couple of the supervisors have been strong proponents of this committee to make sure that folks are aware of what fentanyl is and the deadly, the circumstances of taking fentanyl.
Correct. It's really a team effort. It's led by Board of the Supervisors, Chuck Washington and Karen Spiegel, who pioneered the effort, but it's multi-department. So it's the Sheriff's Department, the District Attorney's Office, Probation, Public Health, basically all the departments coming together, united to get out this important information in various formats into various audiences.
Yeah, a lot of folks, a lot of different departments and agencies involved to bring awareness to fentanyl. Amy, thank you so much. Appreciate the time, as always.
Thank you.
All right, that's Amy McKenzie, the Director of Communications for the District Attorney's Office. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate it. Now moving on, the other big topic during today's Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting was the results of the Larson Report. Let's take a look at some video from earlier today as Judge Stephen Larson from Larson LLP and Hillary Potashner addressed the Board of Supervisors to give basically a summary of what they discovered in this Larson Report, not only to find the services and the resources provided by Riverside County for vulnerable children and adults, but also how they can better upon improving those services from Riverside County. And again, this is for all children and adults, but specifically for the Turpin family as well. Here is Judge Larson talking more about the Turpin children as well as some of the services overall provided by Riverside County.
For years, the county has provided an extensive suite of services and support systems to address the truly extraordinary circumstances of the Turpin case. And these services and supports evolved as the Turpin siblings' needs and circumstances changed. However, we also found that the Turpin siblings experienced further harm by a system that was meant to protect them. Specifically, some of the younger Turpin siblings were placed with caregivers who were later charged with child abuse. Some of the older siblings experienced periods of housing instability and food insecurity as they transitioned to independence. Some of the Turpin siblings found it too difficult to access the resources that were intended for their use. And finally, many Turpin siblings felt caught in the middle of confusing and complicated legal proceedings. One thing to be clear, though, and while there remains more than $1 million in donations to the Turpins, which has yet to be utilized, there is absolutely no evidence that a single dollar has been misused or misappropriated by the county. Now turning to our findings with respect to the delivery of services to all children, young adults, and adults under the care of Riverside County. We consistently found over and over again that despite many obstacles that do need to be addressed, these professionals go above and beyond their prescribed roles to assist the youth and dependent adults under their care. And it's also significant to find that we find the trends are going in the right direction. Even before our survey, what we are finding, before our study, the situation is improving. We have found that the county's deep commitment to improving its services is also already making a difference.
All right, that was Judge Stephen Larson again from Larson LLP, giving a summary to the board about what they discovered in their Larson Report. And finally, here on the board brief, let's go to some more video from earlier today during the meeting as we celebrated Undersheriff Dennis Vrooman and his retirement here. There is Sheriff Chad Bianco as well, having great things to say about Undersheriff Dennis Vrooman and the impact he's had on the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. Here is more from Sheriff Bianco glowing about Undersheriff Dennis Vrooman.
The relationships that Dennis has had, obviously everyone here knows, and really everyone in the county knows the type of person Dennis is, the people person that he is, the passion that he has for law enforcement and that he actually has for helping other people made him a natural choice for me when I took over to bring him on board to not only help with a change of culture of our organization, but to bring an outside perspective into an agency that definitely needed a different direction. And I was extremely blessed to get Dennis and the contributions that he has given to the Sheriff's Department in the last 4 years, 3.5 years, is immeasurable. What he has done for our department is just huge, that we will be reaping the benefits for a long time.
And well said by Chad Bianco, the sheriff, again on the retirement of Dennis Vrooman, the undersheriff for the county of Riverside. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Riverside County Board Brief. My name is Pep Fernandez, and we will see you.